we've only got 2 left. I can't remember what is it either. Let me have a look. See if I can find it. I know Libra's one of them. And Capricorn's the other. Pretty sure. So what we got? Sagittarius. Have we done Sag? Pretty sure we've done Sag, so that's no good. And Leo. And Virgo. And Aries. Taurus. Could be here a while. Aries. Libra. Finally. So Libra, let's see. What do you need to know for February 2023, sorry. Bloody hell, it's gone that fast. So let's see. Okay then, let's see. What's your song? It's Blue's Not Your Colour. That's what I got. Heartache, sorrow, loss, separation. It can be temporary. It can be a third party, but it doesn't necessarily mean a romance. It can be something becoming between you and the job, between you and the kids, between you and the wife, the partner, the family, the mother, the father. There's some sort of separation here. It can be minor surgery, 3 weeks. And somebody's refusing to accept it. They're bored, they're apathetic. There is an offer here, a gift from Spirit of a new love, or of you being able to fill your own cup and rise like the lotus flower from the muck of the swamp. You need to fill your cup because you can't give from an empty cup. There is possibly a car crash, an accident, ambulances, fire engines, speeding tickets, parking fines, mechanical problems with cars. Be careful when you're reversing. But most of all, this is a control issue. Keeping your yin and your yang, your light and your dark, harnessed together as equal partners. It's Cancer energy. So those born under the sign of Cancer. It is the breast and the womb, so girls, you must check yourselves. And it's being off path. You need to take back control of your life and stop trying to control others. 7 or 25 is negative energy. Health issues, definitely, so that could be minor surgery. Virgo energy, 9 or 27. The abdomen, the intestines, hospital doors, health services, with the strikes and everything, it could be that. Also, it was our lockdown card. So now somebody is having to concentrate a lot more on the material side of life. on finances, etc. Not able to follow the true path. Negative energy. But the nightmare will be over 9 weeks. But you have to love yourself unconditionally. Heal, fill that cup, make yourself happy, and there could be unconditional love from a Cancer person. So because we've got Cancer and the vehicle together, it can also be a Cancer cusper. So an early Cancer is Gemini, a late Cancer is Leo. There is every possibility that whoever it was that passed in the crash is sending their unconditional love to you. It is also telling you to be in charge of your own emotions. Take back control of your life. Don't react emotionally, and don't backpedal. Don't go backwards. So for that period of time then, we've got the 25th and, sorry, the 7th, the 9th, the 25th and the 27th. So what have we got there? The 7th, the moon is in Virgo, so there it is negative on the 7th. The 9th, Mercury semi-sextile Saturn, a good day for talks and for making financial decisions. You may make a valid commitment now. The moon enters Libra, which is your sign. So spot on, Spirit, thank you. And then, as I said, 25 and 27. The moon is in Taurus, I don't see that. And the 27th. So, no, it is the 7th and the 9th, I think they're telling you about in that part. So, but also you've got to remember wherever you see those number 7, 25, 9 and 27 is negative. So it could be a door number anywhere. It's negative energy. So, we'll go again. Yeah, little bird is about to tell you something. The name Jenny could be very important. It is a sports person, possibly. It is sharp, direct communication coming your way rapidly. Yeah, there is possibly violent arguments. You have to stand up for yourself, but don't engage. If you can walk away, do so. Somebody's stirring the pot, and these type of people want to win at all costs. So it won't matter what you do, because they will cut the nose off to spite the face as long as they win. So do you want to win, or do you want to be happy? Spirit giving you 2 aces here. The possibility of a portal to a new life, of happiness, a new home, perhaps even a proposal for some, a new business, a seed that has been given to you by Spirit. If you nurture it, it will profit within a year. With the Queen of Vessels, the Salmon, it is Leo and Scorpio energy. It's Scorpio cuspers, so early Scorpio is Libra, which is you, so it could be a Libra cusper, or late Scorpio is Sagittarius. It's again this person's soulmate, the yin to the yang, and they are both in the upright. So there is a mutual love here from someone, whether it be in spirit or the flesh. And an injustice has taken place. You must now make a decision. You know all the facts now. You are not protecting others anymore, or yourself. We've taken one sword out of that heart. We're taking ourselves out of this misery. 2 weeks. Mercury retrograde may have had something to do with it. There is a businessman or a man in uniform or somebody of a darker complexion, any or all of those, or a Capricorn or a Capricorn cusper. Capricorn cusper is early Capricorn is Sagittarius, late Capricorn is Aquarius. Somebody who was once a good friend, now a dangerous enemy. Too many. You have decisions to make. And if it's between an earth and a water sign man, then choose the water sign. There is a narcissist energy here. Somebody loves themselves more than they love anyone else. You are breaking new ground. You are at that crossroads. It all depends on your decision. You've got twos there, both in the reverse. It's time to make a decision. If you keep the same mindset that caused the problem, you will never solve it. You must change your mind. You must take a different path. There's no major arcans in there. But there seems to be possibly police, army, anybody in uniform involved, or simple uniform, as in somebody that wears a uniform at work. But there's a businessman that's lost everything. And it could be a Capricorn. We have Leo entering the building now. Financial success. But the Scorpio energy again, it's reproductive organs. So girls, remember what I said, check your cells. Issues there, health issues, maybe minor surgery, but we've got no desperate cards, and you're coming out of a nightmare. So if you're suffering that, everything should be fine. And we've got 2 new beginnings there, so I know it's going to be fine. But it is Scorpio energy or Scorpio cusper. Again, we're talking early Scorpio is you, late Scorpio is Sagittarius. Somebody who's lost their self-esteem. And mountains turn into molehills, bickering for no reason, competition, jealousy. Oh, now there is a passing. So like I said, we could have lost someone 10 weeks, but it is some sort of blessing in disguise because it's an end to pain, physical and emotional. Don't shoot the messenger. If somebody tells you something, even if they're telling you out of spite because they think they're getting something out of it, I don't know, they're still doing you a favour. 10 weeks. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. The suffering is over. Because there he is in the upright. He's regained something. He's regained the friendship, at the very least. Capricorn energy. Yeah, confusion, not knowing which way to turn or what choice to make. But you have to make one. And the Scorpio energy again, but this time full on, and that is the Scorpio moon on the 13th. Somebody is trying to stay in the comfort zone, that won't work. But for those of you that have lost somebody, this is deep mourning. And once that is over, 9 to 10 weeks, you can start seeing a change. You need to take action to sever ties and transform your energy. It's not going to be an easy period, or it hasn't been. And now we're coming to a point, because that first row was positive, of coming out of this nightmare. So 13 is negative. Somebody may gain from someone else's loss. Maybe a conception of a child and house move. Number 49. Oh yeah. And the number 53. So the overall energy is 53. Progress. Something is developing. The immutable mountain, the stubbornness, contemplates how the wind moves in its surroundings. There is space and time for all forms of nature. So with method, you will achieve your goal. But you must continue your climb, respecting the natural rhythm of the evolution of things, step by step. Life's process is gradual and takes time. One should not be hasty. So those of you that are grieving know that it will take time and it will come in waves. So, and if you have lost someone, then I'm deeply sorry for that. There is some sort of betrayal here, or the feeling that you've been robbed or betrayed. And the 49 is a rebirth, if you like, a renewal. So once this is ended and brought to a conclusion, you begin again, a new beginning, a blank canvas. Fire is extinguished by water, and water, when heated, becomes evaporated. They are incompatible elements, so maybe there was just no, you just grew apart, where each one eliminates itself, so you was erasing each other. Some changes are necessary. Renewal is indispensable. One must open ourselves up and seek the solution to the renewal. So whether it's within or without the relationship, you must renew, whether it's work or relationships or family, whatever it is. The way it's been going must end. Whether it ends completely or it's just something that needs to be changed, that's up to you. One can begin again, and the universe constantly does. The goals achieved will transport us to new principles. So we'll start realizing that maybe we've been too narrow-minded. If you're only concentrating on the material, if you're in any sort of relationship just purely for the material, then you're in the wrong situation. We've got radar, it's the R, so you may know what the R stands for. Could be your first name, could be your last name, could be anywhere you see it. Radar. So the upright meaning, journeys of all kinds, both in the outer and the personal inner realm, and I think this is going within, are pictured when this rune appears. The use of your judgment is indicated, and the advised course being to act honourably. So everything must be above board. Doing the right thing at all times will bring you the respect and admiration of those who matter. So it doesn't mean the right thing for other people, and it doesn't mean there won't be some hurt and pain for some, but you have to do what's right for you, and in the long run that's what's right for everyone else. The road that you travel along may not always be easy, but that the eventual reward will be worth the trials and tribulations. Rider can be interpreted as a move forward in some venture too. Legal and official affairs, all kinds, will be resolved to your satisfaction, and promises and oaths and testimony will work to your benefit. However, this is not a rule about advice. In fact, the opposite is the case. Rider clearly states that it is your own judgment that will outweigh any other point of view, and if you go with someone else's, you may come unstuck. Its appearance warns against confiding your plans to anyone, so keep your own counsel, or someone may take your idea and make it theirs. Think deeply, and once your mind is made up, do not waver from this course. Commit yourself. There will be disruptions for some, but that does not mean that you can abandon your long-term intentions. The road you are travelling may be a rocky one, but you should not be disheartened. Short-term problems may be pressing, but it is important that you do not lose sight of the bigger picture. A financial venture or legal disputes may not go the way you want, or you may purchase something that promises to solve one problem but only creates more. So keep the faith. This troublesome period will not last forever. Isis. So the Egyptian goddess. This is about love and sexual healing, a rebirth through love, putting yourself or another back together, life after death, magic and past lives. Drawing the Isis card is rather special. She brings healing and love into the most intimate and vulnerable part of your life, your sexuality. Wounds to our sexual identity and confidence can make our lives a misery, but drawing this Isis signifies that healing is on its way. You may start perhaps through relationship with another person or through self-development to heal in yourself, be able to feel more joy and more energy, and you will undergo a psychic rebirth in which your creativity blossoms and you will feel beautiful and loved, tentatively at first, then with a growing confidence, like the flower going from the bud, like they say about the lotus flower, to bloom, and your ability to love, to create, will heal. It will feel like magic, and indeed Isis is speaker of spells and has knowledge of the best kind of magic, which is love. And you have unconditional love there mentioned more than once. So, have a good February. Thanks for listening. Bye.